Anin Bojo Kinawea. Hello, greetings everyone. It's Melody here. Happy to be a part of this September newsletter. And I hope everyone has had a really good startup. And I want to wish all of you a really good school year ahead. In my message for this month, I want to emphasize some really good teachings, some really good words um, to use as a focus for this school year, for every school year actually. And they came from our wonderful director, Rita. And that is learning matters, belonging matters, and relationship matters. And those are just really like I'm very taken with that as a focus because it's something that we can all live from. It's certainly something that we can all work from, right? And it's something we can all lead from. And, as people who are all in the education field, of course, we know the importance of learning. And we provide those opportunities, through everything that we do so that students have the opportunity, for learning and for that growing. And we, as those people being of service in the jobs that we do, we're also always learning. And that's something wonderful too, is to live a life as a lifelong learner. So we know learning matters, but I really want to really stress the importance of how much belonging matters. And when we really think about that, if we think about the importance of belonging, and that we want every one of those students who walks through those doors, to feel that they belong, that they see themselves reflected in that building, in that classroom. And for those virtual students as well, like even those that are working from home, learning from home, that they too, that they see themselves as belonging. And, and I cannot emphasize that enough. It's life changing when one feels that they have that sense of place, that sense of belonging. So let's really make sure that at KPR, in every aspect of the work we do, no matter where we are working from, whether we are working from those classrooms as those wonderful teachers, or working in the board office, or working in any one of the departments, or our wonderful admin assistants and secretaries and custodians and everybody who plays such an important part, because every one of you, every single staff person contributes so much to the whole success of who we all are as KPR. So I just wanted to put that thought out and thank our director for that. Learning matters, belonging matters, relationship matters. And when we again, think about that belonging, and with that, of course, comes the importance of that relationship building. And we can't have that real sense of belonging without that relationship as well. So those are two very, very important aspects to that learning. And especially in this time of COVID, as we continue on, and life has been so changed, and with so many added stresses, it's even more important. So I just really encourage you and support you, to really see those students, really see your students, see them, and see that whole student, see that whole student, and what they bring with them into their day. And because we all carry things with us. So let's make sure that they are being seen, and that they are feeling that relationship, and that sense of place, and that sense of belonging. So that's my message, hopefully to inspire you to go with that as well, and just to take that in, and amongst our staff as well, amongst all staff, that we also all feel that we belong, and that we matter, and that we contribute, and that our relationships are very, very important. So that's my message. And I also want to acknowledge that also in this month of September, we also have Orange Shirt Day coming up at the end of the month. And again, just a reminder about, when we wear those orange shirts, that we wear those in honor and remembrance of those survivors of residential schools and those that didn't come home. We know that that's been in the news so much in terms of those graves, those children who were buried at those schools in unmarked graves. And that kind of, as a First Nations person, I feel for myself personally that we're not hearing that as much in the news. The shock of that maybe, is, I shouldn't say it's wearing off, but maybe it's, people have heard it and, it's kind of not as being impressed upon, I guess. And so I from my heart, I ask you to not turn your eyes away from that, or your ears away from hearing those things, or your heart. To please keep that awareness, creating awareness about these things, and don't lay it down, because as we continue to hear the numbers grow, and let's not be a society that just becomes numb to that, because that's what our history has already been about, with over 150,000 Indigenous children going through that residential school for over 100 years in our country. Let's not keep just becoming numb to those things. So I just encourage you that this month, as Orange Shirt Day approaches, to maybe be doing some of that awareness leading up to that, and not just on that one particular day. And may we keep that awareness going long after Orange Shirt Day has passed as well. So I just say miigwech, and for hearing this, for taking time to watch this video, and I'm just very, very thankful for all the good work that is being done, and that continues to go forward. So miigwech to you all, and really have a wonderful school year ahead. Please stay safe, stay well, and blessings to each and every one of you. Miigwech.